Spoiled, expired, or about to expire foods. As we reported earlier today, more than a few residents have sent us these photos that you're seeing on your screen and reached out to us about the concerns of the quality of food they received from El Pasoans Fighting Hunger Food Bank. And joining us now is Susan Goodell, the CEO of El Pasoans Fighting Hunger Food Bank. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for making time for me.
Absolutely. And you know, Susan, you're here to talk a little bit about the story that we ran earlier today, the images that you just saw. Can you shed more light on that, please?
Well, I'm really glad you made time for me today, and I wish that I'd been here earlier. Unfortunately, things have been pretty intense for nonprofits over the last few weeks, and my attention's been on addressing those challenges. But your question is about the food that we have at the food bank.
Yes.
And we are very proud of the work that we do at the food bank. Last year we gave out 110 million pounds of food, and that food is 99+% donated. We can only count on about 5% of our food supply coming from the El Paso region. The other 95% actually comes from other regions. So the food bank makes friends with companies like farmers and manufacturers that would have surplus, so that they are thinking of El Paso when they have extra and they're willing to donate it.
Oh, it's incredibly interesting. And I know that you're talking about that you rely on farmers, you rely on all sorts of people to donate to the food bank. Mm-hmm. So what happens when you look at the food and you see spoiled food, for example?
You know, it does happen because the reason the food is donated is sometimes it's short dated, sometimes it's a product that was meant for sale and that sale fell through for whatever reason, and so they're willing to give it to our food bank. So it comes in on our docks, and our volunteers and our staff work really, really hard to make sure that any food that comes into our docks that is not perfect, we make sure that we're going through it, and we make every effort to make sure that does not go out to our clients.
And in the event that it does, and we, for example, we get the food, we see there's some spoiled food, what do we do?
You know, I think that people who see something they're just not comfortable with, for whatever reason it might be, maybe it's short dated, whatever the reason, they should feel really comfortable throwing it away. I mean, it's the same reaction we all have when we get something at the grocery store. Right. And we bring it home and we think, oh, you know, is this wholesome? Is it good? You know, if you're ever in doubt, regardless of where that food comes from, feel free to put it in the trash.
And you know, Susan, I want to ask you one last question. We have 30 seconds, and I don't want to leave you without answering this question. Is there a message that you have to the El Paso community?
Thank you for that. Our food bank really cares about this community. We are working hard to make sure that we're able to find the food that our low-income community needs, our neighbors in need to keep healthy and strong. And I would encourage this community to come out to the food bank, get involved, become a volunteer. It is the very best way to know about the work that we do, to be a part of the solution to hunger, and to look in the eyes of our clients and know what they're experiencing and being part of that help.
Oh, thank you so much, Susan, for being here tonight. It really means a lot.
Thank you so much.